It all began at 6:02 a.m. Beijing time, when millions of fans woke up to one unbelievable notification that instantly froze the entire internet. Yang Yang's verified account had posted a single message, 8 simple words that cracked the celebrity world open like an earthquake. "Today, I marry the woman I love, Dilraba." At first, people thought it had to be a hack. Comments exploded faster than anyone had ever seen. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Fans screamed, cried, refreshed, and prayed for clarification. But before anyone could even finish processing the message, Dilraba herself posted a photo, her hand intertwined with Yang Yang's, both wearing matching wedding bands. Under it, her caption read, "He asked, I said yes. We begin today." Within seconds, global fanbases collapsed into chaos. Some people celebrated. Others shouted that it was fake. Many refused to believe anything until official agencies spoke. But the truth became clear when both studios jointly uploaded a full statement confirming that Yang Yang and Dilraba had been in a private relationship for 2 years, and today they were stepping forward as partners for life. But what nobody expected was the story behind how this secret relationship truly began. Because according to both their statements, it didn't start on set, not during filming, and not during a publicity event. It started on a night that almost ended in disaster. 2 years ago, after a late-night brand shoot, Dilraba had quietly left the venue through a side door to avoid crowds. A sudden push from an aggressive paparazzi caused her to stumble dangerously close to the edge of the street as a motorcycle sped by. But before she could fall, someone grabbed her wrist and pulled her back with enough force to steady her. When she looked up, it was Yang Yang, who wasn't even supposed to be at that location that night. He had come to pick up a friend, but instead found himself face-to-face with her, trembling and shaken. Their agencies later described what followed as an unexpected moment of connection, but the two stars clarified it in their own words. That night created a bond neither of them could ignore. They exchanged numbers, promising to check on each other. That promise turned into conversations, first weekly, then daily, then non-stop. And according to Dilraba's message, Yang Yang became the one person who felt like peace in a world that never stops spinning. Rumors had surrounded them before, especially after working together, but both stars had stayed silent, determined to protect something fragile, something real. What fans didn't know was that hiding their relationship had been one of the hardest things they had ever done. Their agencies revealed that the couple had tried 3 times to announce their dating news in the past, but every time something stopped them. Busy schedules, pressure from the industry, negative media cycles, and fear of backlash. But everything changed earlier this year. Yang Yang, in his statement, confessed that watching his friends build families made him realize something. He didn't want to keep living half a life. He wanted something complete. He wanted someone to come home to, and for him, that someone had been Dilraba all along. So 3 months ago, on a quiet mountain trip far away from cameras, Yang Yang proposed. No fancy lights, no staged photo shoots, just the two of them, the night sky, and a moment he described as the most real thing I've ever felt. Dilraba said yes through tears, saying she had waited for the day when they could love each other without fear. This morning's announcement wasn't just a wedding reveal. It was a declaration that they were done hiding. Still, despite the romance, the internet is divided. Some fans feel betrayed after years of speculations being denied. Some are celebrating like it's the greatest love story of the decade, and others are asking how 2 of the biggest stars in Asia managed to keep a relationship hidden for so long. Their studios explained that the couple took extreme precautions, separate entrances, disguised drivers, private locations, and a rule: never be seen in the same country unless filming required it. Even their friends didn't know until last year. Only their parents were aware from the beginning, and reportedly, both families gave their blessing early on. One detail, however, stunned fans the most. The couple revealed they legally registered their marriage weeks ago, before today's announcement. Today wasn't the engagement, it was the beginning of their new life becoming public. They wrote that they wanted the world to hear it directly from them, not from leaks or rumors. As expected, social media platforms are now overflowing with reactions. Some fans are already editing wedding fan videos. Others are crying over old interviews where the pair looked at each other a little too long. Media outlets are rushing to gather information, and celebrities across the industry are posting congratulations. But amidst all the noise, one thing stands out: a short line at the end of Yang Yang's statement. A message written not to the media, not to his industry peers, but directly to the fans. "Thank you for letting us grow. Thank you for letting us love. I hope you will walk with us into our new chapter." And on her end, Dilraba shared her own final message. "We are happy, truly, deeply happy, and we only hope to share that happiness with the world." Their sudden announcement has changed everything. Two superstars stepping into a new life together, openly, fearlessly, and in a way nobody predicted. Whether fans are shocked, emotional, confused, or overjoyed, one thing is certain: today marks a turning point not just in their relationship, but in the entire entertainment world that watches them. As more details unfold, one question now echoes across social media. If this is the beginning of their public journey, what beautiful moments are still yet to come? But even with all the excitement, something unexpected happened just hours after the announcement. A mysterious message began circulating online, a fan claiming she had seen Yang Yang and Dilraba together months earlier, long before anyone suspected a thing. At first, people dismissed it as attention-seeking, but then she posted a blurry snapshot: two figures wearing masks and caps, walking side by side in an airport hallway late at night. The silhouettes were almost unmistakably theirs. Suddenly, the internet exploded all over again. The photo wasn't clear enough to confirm anything, and neither studio addressed it, but fans began piecing together timelines. Dates were compared, locations were matched, and slowly, the world realized these two stars had probably been weaving in and out of each other's lives long before the public ever imagined. What seemed like coincidence now looked like a carefully protected love story, one they had guarded with everything. More surprising details surfaced in their official statements. They mentioned that even during their busiest periods, they made it a rule to meet at least once every 2 weeks, no matter where work took them. Sometimes, Yang Yang would fly across countries just to share one meal with her before returning to set at dawn. Sometimes Dilraba would adjust her schedule quietly so she could spend a few hours with him in between shoots. These moments were small, hidden, almost invisible to the world, yet they were what kept their relationship alive. One of the most emotional parts of their announcement was a paragraph from Dilraba. She admitted that there were moments she feared the relationship wouldn't survive, not because of him, but because of the constant pressure of fame. She wrote about nights when she cried from exhaustion, nights when she felt overwhelmed by expectations, nights when she wasn't sure she could carry everything alone. But every time, she said, Yang Yang reminded her that she didn't have to be strong by herself. "He became my calm place," she wrote, "the only person who could see me as a human first and a celebrity second." That single line has now become one of the most shared sentences on social media. Fans who once doubted their compatibility are now admitting they see the tenderness behind their story. Edits and fan compilations have taken over almost every platform. News outlets are racing to collect exclusive interviews. And even celebrities who rarely comment on relationships are posting well wishes, shocked by how gracefully the news was delivered.